Hi, I'm Jen Beyer, and today I want to share with you a Kapha practice. So, Kapha is one of the elements in Ayurveda, it's one of the doshas, and we are in winter season, which is also a Kapha season. So, what does that mean, Kapha? So, Kapha is earth and water, soil, really grounded, heavy. And our practice is going to be slow and consistent and just really quiet so that we can go within and for this during this busy season. Okay, so Hi, my name's Jen Beyer, and today I'm going to share with you a practice that is going to embody the elements of Kapha. So Kapha is a dosha in the Ayurveda, which is the science of yoga, and we are in winter season. Today is actually the first day of winter, as it is the winter solstice. So we are going to embody the elements of Kapha, which are earth and water and soil, really grounded and heavy. And so we're going to go really slow and be consistent. And we're going to embody more of a restorative practice. And we're going to have a quiet practice to complement our busy lives. So winter is the time to rest and reflect and go in. So we're going to embody all of that into our practice today. So be sure to get something super comfy to wear. Grab a blanket, maybe a pillow, and join me back on the mat. So to begin, let's cross our legs in a comfortable seated position. Let's start with our right foot in front today. And just go ahead and place your hands comfortably on your knees or in your lap, whatever feels good for you. And let's begin with a nice, deep, cleansing breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow the shoulders to come down away from your ears. Come into alignment with your head over your heart, heart over your pelvis. Take a few more breaths, closing your eyes here if that feels good for you. Now go ahead and bring your palms together, pressing your thumbs into your chest. Inhale, lifting up through the crown of your head. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest as you bow towards your hands and your heart. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your neck. On the next inhale, begin to blink your eyes open if they are closed. And exhale, go ahead and lift your head up. All right, now clasp your fingers together, breathe in. Exhale, extend your arms out in front of you. Inhale, reach your arms up and back. And then exhale, release and come into a twist to the right, placing your left hand on your right knee and your left hand behind. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Bringing your hands to your heart. Clasp your hands. Exhale, extend them out. Inhale them up. Exhale, release and twist to the left. The right hand on the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart once again. Inhale. Exhale, extend your arms out in front. Inhale them up. Exhale, snow your fingers down. Let it snow. And go ahead and walk your hands out in front of you. And let me sit back so you can see fully. And you can just hang out here. You can place your elbows on the floor, make a pillow for your chin, or place your third eye on your hand hammock, or your forearms on the floor, and just let your head hang low. So go ahead and play with some different positions. Find what feels good for you. Notice what you notice. You could even walk your hands over to the right. Feel a nice side stretch if that's what you need today, and then over to the left. So you can stay just in a forward fold or move side to side. You do you. All right, come back to center if you're not there already. Walk your hands towards you as you lift the torso up. And go ahead and come to your right foot. Bring your hands to your right foot and just begin to give it a little massage. The arches of your feet, the ball of your foot, maybe your big toe, your heels, ankles. And then place one hand on the top of your foot, one hand on the bottom of your foot, and just rest and hold your foot as you breathe. Take another breath here. And then go ahead and with your hands on your feet, just gently lift it up. Bring your foot forward and let me turn to the side here. Your right leg is at a 90-degree angle or a little bit less, whatever is feeling right for you today. We're just opening up that hip a little bit. And you can make a few circles here if you'd like. And then go ahead and place that right foot down, and we're going to move the left foot in front of our right. So we're going to do the other side. So go ahead and bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, clasp your fingers together. Exhale, extend your arms out. Inhale them up and back. Exhale, release and twist to the left. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back to center, hands to heart. Inhale, clasp your hands. Exhale, extend them out in front. Inhale them up and back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale back to center, hands to your heart. Clasp your hands together. Inhale. Exhale, extend them out in front. Inhale them up and behind. Exhale, release, and let your fingers fall down in front of you. And again, you can walk your hands out to where it feels comfortable for you. You can come onto your forearms or your elbows. You can walk them over to the left side, followed by the right side. Yogi's choice. And you may want to do something different here than you did the other side. Maybe your body is calling you to do something different or the same. Notice what your body is telling you. And notice the sensation you might be feeling in that left hip as we are either leaning forward or going side to side. On your next inhale, lift your head and torso up. Walk your hands back in. Bringing your left foot a little bit out in front of you. And begin to massage and give a little love to your left foot. So massaging beginning in the arches of your foot. And moving up towards the toes. The heel, maybe the ankle. All right, and go ahead and place one hand on the bottom of your foot and one hand on the top of your foot. Take a few deep breaths. And go ahead and use those hands to pick up that left foot. And again, bring the foot out forward with the knee bent, the knee over the hip, if that feels good for you, or maybe you're a little bit lower today, or maybe it's different from one side to the other. So pay attention to what your body is telling you, and maybe eventually bring it all the way back here, but maybe that's for another day. All right, go ahead and place that left foot back down in front of you. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale, lift up nice and tall through the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. And as you exhale, we're going to take it around in a circular motion. So pushing the heart forward as you come forward, and then rounding the spine as you lean and round to the back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now go the other direction. Inhale, exhale, round, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, go ahead and come back to center, keeping your hands still on your knees. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. So inhale, lift your heart, arching your back, shoulders are back. Exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest, round the shoulders forward, tilting the pelvis. Inhale. Heart forward, exhale, rounding the spine, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Wonderful. Take your hands behind you and bring your feet to the floor. Your knees are still bent. And go ahead and just take your knees to one side, then the other. So we're windshield wipering with our knees. Giving a little massage into our hips and low back. Lifting the heart up. Let's even it out one more time on each side. And then come back to center. And go ahead and move on to your hands and knees. Okay, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tops of the feet nice and flat on the mat. Now go ahead and move that left hand a little bit more to the center so it's more directly under your face. And then inhale, lift the right arm up. A little twisting action here. Now replace the right hand with the left and lift the left arm up and back. And just do this 2 more times each side. Keeping your navel in towards your spine. Feeling the space you're creating in your upper back. And then back down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and walk them out slightly towards the top of your mat. Now, raise the tailbone up and bring your heart towards the earth. Place your forehead on the floor for puppy pose. So feel those shoulders open, the front of your chest open. Feel the length you're creating in your spine. Tailbone is pointed up. And I sometimes see people bringing their hips a little bit lower, almost in a child's pose, but see if you can't keep those hips over the knees. In this heart to earth pose. That's another name they call it, heart to earth or puppy pose. Take a few more breaths here. And then on your next inhale, look up between your hands and walk your hands slightly back. Curl your toes under. And that's right, we're coming into downward facing dog. So bend your knees generously as you push your heart towards your thighs. And then you can go ahead and straighten your legs or pedal it out as it's the first downward dog of our practice today. Create some movement, some playful movement here. Inhale. And exhale. And go ahead and look up between your hands and slowly walk your feet up towards your hands, keeping your knees bent. And come into a nice forward fold. Allow everything to release forward. Imagine anything that's bothering you or worrying you to just roll right off your back and let it go. You can even sway side to side, clasp opposite elbow with opposite hand, or just allow your arms to hang down low. Allow your head and neck to relax. Great. Another deep breath in here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, begin to slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. How slow can you go? Great. So we're back to a standing position in mountain pose. And we're going to do a little knocking on heaven's door. So arms down by your side, and we're going to twist to one side, then the other, tapping our hands on our hips as we move from side to side. Just let your arms sway freely. Add your breath. Pick up the pace as we create a little more energy. And then begin to slow it down. Come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel rooted and grounded in your feet. And just notice what you notice. Notice the pace of your breath, your heart, the energy flowing within you. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. And right from here, we're going to move into tree pose. So go ahead and shift your weight into your left foot and leg. And turn your right knee out. So we're externally rotating our right thigh. And you can place the heel of the right foot onto the left ankle. You can slide it up your calf, all the way up to your inner thigh. Whatever feels good for you today or right now. So you can keep your hands on your hips. You can place your hands at your heart. You can take your hands behind, clasp them behind you. Reach them up to the sky. Yogi's choice. What feels good for you today, right now, in this moment? Take a few more breaths here. Standing tall and rooted in our tree pose. Inhale. Bring your knee forward. Exhale, lower the right foot down, lower your hands down. Go ahead and shake that left foot out. Now shifting the weight to the right. Go ahead and take the left foot or the left heel and place it on the right ankle. Again, taking that left knee out to the side, external rotation of that thigh. And maybe this side, you're not feeling as balanced as the other side. Maybe you're feeling more. So you go to that level that feels good for you. So staying here, taking it higher. Just don't press your left foot into your right knee is all. And I'm going to take and clasp my hands behind me. But again, you can keep your hands and arms down by your side, lifted and up to the sky, or at your heart. And take a moment to find that inner smile once again. more breath here in this steady, grounded pose. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly lower the left leg all the way down. And go ahead and step both feet firmly on the ground beneath you, but maybe take it a little bit wider than hip width apart. Go ahead and inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, forward fold, but bend at the knees. So we're coming into almost like a squatting position. Oh, that feels good on my low back and those hips. Feels so good. All right, and then take your hands behind you and lower your bottom all the way down. Bring your feet out in front of you to cobbler's pose. So the soles of your feet are together out in front. So cobbler's pose or Baddha Konasana. And you might just want to press your thumbs into the middle of the arches of your feet. A little reflexology point. Or the ankles. And you might want to clasp your hands around your toes or grab a hold of your ankles. Whatever feels better to you. Go ahead and see which one works best. Maybe take a little rock side to side, rocking on those hips. Now come back to center. Inhale, lift up through the heart. And then exhale, go ahead and lean forward. So your forearms can be like on your legs and your elbows pointed towards you, or you can take them on the outside of your legs and your elbows pointed out. And just go ahead and lean forward, let your head hang low. And just stay here and breathe for a moment. And slowly on your next inhale, roll back up to center. You can keep your legs and feet in this position or go ahead and cross them. And then just take your hands and place them on your head. Relax your thinking mind. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And move your hands to your throat. Just stroking your throat from top to bottom. Or you can hold them around, feeling the warmth and heat of your hands on that fifth chakra. And then lower your hands to your heart. To the belly. Feeling the expansion and contraction of your belly with each breath. Now go ahead and place your hands on the ground beside you or behind you. Bringing your feet out in front, knees bent. Go ahead and rock those knees from side to side once again. I'm just going to turn now to my side so you can see a little bit better. And we're also going to make our way down to the mat. So I needed a little more space. So side to side. And then you can lower down to your elbows. Keep rocking your knees from side to side. And then come all the way down onto your back. Still moving your hips and knees side to side. And then bring them back to center. Lift your feet and begin to bicycle your legs. So pushing your heels forward, bringing your knees in. And then go ahead and extend the left leg out. Cross the right foot over the left knee. Bend the left knee. Bring it in towards your chest. Hands come behind the left knee. Feeling a nice stretch in that right hip. You can even straighten the left leg and grab a hold of the calf. As that feels good for you. Or just simply stay right here. Inhale. And as you exhale, allow both legs to drop over to the left side. Oh. And look over to your right side. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross the legs. And this time we're going to bicycle, but we're going to go in the reverse motion. So we're going backwards on our bikes. Our arms are out to the side like a T. So even when our leg goes forward, we're pushing through the heels. Toes are pointed up. Reverse bicycle. And then go ahead and keep the right leg extended. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Bend the right knee as you bring it in towards your chest. Hands behind the thigh. Or straightening the right leg and hands behind the calf. Feel that nice release in the left hip. In our reclining pigeon. Exhale, take it over to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. Center, uncross the left leg from the right. Hug the knees into your chest. Now raise both feet up, soles of the feet pointing towards the sky. Grab a hold of the outside of your feet. And then push down as if you're pushing your knees into your shoulders for happy baby pose. I like to take a little rock side to side, but find what feels good for you. You can even straighten one leg, bring the other one in. Find some playfulness. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands from your feet. Bring your feet down to the earth, keeping your knees bent. Move your heels close to your seat, fingers touching your heels, and just lift your hips ever so slightly, not coming into a full bridge, almost like a little hammock pose. And rock side to side. And then slowly lower it down. Go ahead and extend the left leg long, then the right. Turn your palms to face up and roll your shoulders under you, lifting your heart up. Allow your feet to splay out to the sides. Go ahead and grab your blanket. It's time to get cozy. Grab a pillow for your head and or for the back of your knees. Oops. Goodness. I'm even gonna put my hood up, get extra cozy. Tuck yourself in and settle in for our Shavasana. Take a cycle of breath here to calm the nervous system. This time of year can be intense on many, 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 many levels. And we can get caught up in the response to so many things that happen this time of year. So take a moment to rest, to chill, to relax. Soften your breath and your body. And exhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And bend your knees. And just roll over to one side. Either side is fine. Coming into a nice fetal position here. Still staying nice and cozy. Inhale. And exhale. Then take your top hand, push it into the earth, helping yourself come back up to a comfortable seated position. Staying as cozy as you need to be. Coming into a comfortable seated position once again. Bring your palms together and begin to rub them together, creating some energy in your hands. And then place them in front of your face. Feel the warmth, feel the energy. And then bring your palms together, lower them to your heart. Inhale, lift up through the crown. Exhale, bring your chin down towards your chest as you look towards your hands. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.